So Scott Coker calls you up, says we've got a 4-man tournament. What are your first thoughts about it?
Let's do it. It sounds fun. Never done it before. I've been fighting MMA for about 12 years now. I've never done a one-night tournament. I come from a wrestling base. Sometimes you wrestle, 3 or 4 times in one day at a tournament. So, not too big of a difference, except for getting kicked and punched and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited.
Is this your ultimate shot at redemption, given the way things have played out in the last year for you?
Yeah. I think this is going to be able, for not only for the fans, but for myself too. To show, to myself what I'm capable of when I put in a full training camp and good diet and staying away from, the things that have held me down. So, and I'm ready to do it, and I'm ready to show the fans what I'm capable of. I'm in my prime right now, so why not, do it? This is the time.
Famously, you ate one very small meal prior to a fight, to one of your fights. Have you worked all that stuff out? Are you training the right way? Are you eating the right way to make sure that you're performing like you need to on fight night?
Not yet, but it's coming, I still probably do the one meal a day. I eat when I'm hungry, I don't eat because I burn so many calories. I eat when my body says eat, I'm still gonna, but my diet will be better. It's definitely gonna be cleaner. Maybe not as much food as everybody else eats, but it's definitely a cleaner diet, instead of training for a week and a half, 2 weeks for a championship fight, I'm going to put in a full, 2-month camp, and get away from everything, the partying and all the stuff that I think was holding me back from being, the best that I could be.
But you were partying and living the life?
Partying, living the life, man, but I'm not a rager partier, going out and doing a bunch of drugs and going to clubs and stuff, but I just like being free. I like hanging out with my friends. I like going out and, going to the beach and having some beers down by the beach, and things like that. So, but I have to really buckle down for this camp and put it in, get back my belt, because I know what I'm capable of and I know what I can do, and I know nobody, and when I'm at 100%, nobody in the world can beat me.
Do you think it's going to be difficult not to just be looking at Liam, given he was your last fight? You kind of got to fight through a total of, you got to fight through 2 guys to get to him?
No, this is the way the universe played out. This is the way everything fell into place. I can't freaking, if I'm going to look at Liam and just try to think of getting to him, then it's going to mean that it's disrespectful to my other 2 opponents. And also, it's like I'm looking past myself. So, but I want to go in there for not just from the fans, but for myself, and show everybody what I'm capable of, and smash whoever's in front of me, and get back to Liam, or in the winner of him and Tito, and then smash who's over there.
So you mentioned the word universe, and I'm going to ask you a question that I would only ask you, which is, what is the universe telling you these days? I follow a scripture and very well. It's not just talked about in the Bible. They talk about in Buddhism and also in Hinduism that that training of the flesh availeth little, the training of your spirit. So that's what I was more about these past 3 or 4 fights. Was more training of my spirit, believing in myself in a different way. But now it's time for me to step back into that fleshy realm and put in the hard training and put in the proper diet and and the good mindset, and not be so much. I understand the universe now, because that's what my growth was about at that time. But now that I understand it, now I can bring it back to my flesh and be that much more powerful.